What would your favorite heroes do if they were trapped in the SCP Foundation during a containment breach? We're gonna find out by hypothetically analyzing what every hero could do if they were forced to avoid death left and right to see if they could survive some of the most popular SCPs ever made. But first, we need to establish some things. In my previous FNAF videos, I did this as a tier list system, ranking them from D to S based on how well they could survive. Well, forget that, because this time we're going through every individual monster and seeing how well the heroes could fare against that specific monster. Like always, we're assuming that heroes could not damage anyone in the facility, and finally keep in mind that all the information I have about SCP is all the stuff I researched and the summary of the characters that somebody kindly gave me that I copy and pasted onto a Google Doc. So if I get something wrong, then comment below to boost my engagement levels. Let's get into it, starting with... SCP is an entity that wants to snap your neck but will stand still so long as somebody looks at it. So anybody with multiple ways to look at it, such as Eddie with his drones or Geraldo with his pet rabbit, will have an inherent advantage. However, you may notice the question mark next to size icon, which is there because I still have no idea if he's blind or not. Some had said he's not, but on his 7th level he wears a blindfold, so I think he uses a different sense to determine where things are, which would put him at an obvious disadvantage. Or that also means he could visibly see things with his blindfold on without having to blink, which would put him at a great advantage. Since I have no idea, I'll put a question mark there and call it a day. You may also notice that some characters that weren't mentioned also have a slight advantage. That's because Corvus can easily teleport away from any monster and Turtle has his tank that he can hide in. Sada is also fast, but that also means that she runs into enemies fast too, so she's only at a slight advantage with her speed. SCP-096 is a tall white man who doesn't want to be looked at. Wait, wrong picture. Okay, we're good. If you do end up looking at him, you're dead, as there's no way to escape him once he's on you, which instantly means that Eddie can't use his drones anymore, and that Churchill's tank won't protect him. This also means that Corvus doesn't have as much of an easy advantage, since even if he teleports after he looks at it, he'll still just get followed and then die. We're also going to put another question mark next to Sai because I still don't know if he's blind or not. SCP-106 is an old-looking guy who will slowly chase you while phasing through walls. This means this guy directly counters Churchill's tank strategy since he can just phase through it and kill him. Corvus also can't get away as easily through teleportation. However, he has one glaring flaw: sunlight. Also, Sada's quick enough to outrun him way better than other heroes, so she does better here than normal. SCP-079 is a sentient computer made in the 1900s that can hack things. And in reality, I don't think there's a single hero that would be able to counter this unless they have a glass of water or something that they could throw at it. It's mainly a talking point because Benjamin and Eddie rely on technology that it could easily counter. Eddie's drones would probably be completely disabled, and Benjamin's computer would be disabled. They could probably tell 079 where he is. So I do think Benjamin gets countered harder by this, but I think that they both suffer. Speaking of suffering, if you want more of these SCP videos, then let me know in the comments below. I'll most likely ignore it, but you can try anyway. Like and subscribe for more content in the future, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye!